In a world where podcasts and radio just isn't the same anymore, well, fear no more, because Squirrely and The Bean are here to save your day. So please sit back, relax, and enjoy the smooth-sounding voices of the Squirrely and The Bean podcast.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Squirrely and the Bean podcast. I'm the Bean.
I'm Squirrely.
How you doing today there, buddy?
I'm doing well. How are you?
I'm doing all right. I'm actually stuffing my face with some food right now. I have some lasagna.
Oh.
Good old lasagna. It's amazing. You like lasagna?
Yeah, I like lasagna sometimes.
Oh, throwing some garlic bread? It's the hit.
Yep.
It smacks, as what the people would say.
Yes.
It smacks. I'll tell you what, man. My computer is running super slow. Well, actually, I should say laptop.
Computer.
It's running slow.
What are you gonna do about that?
It's killing me. I don't know. Like, I tried selling it, but then I realized, like, well, if I sell it, I won't have nothing to record on. And then I tried to trade stuff, and it seems no one in North Carolina wants to trade for anything. Now,
Really?
I know you're big into the whole trading stuff, because, shoot, you done went through 10 PCs in a matter of a week.
It wasn't 10.
It was 10. It was 10. It seemed like every 5 minutes you would send me a new picture of a new PC that you traded for.
It's the game, man. It's a game to me.
Look, I tried so hard. So I even put up my PlayStation. Like, yo, I'll trade you this sweet PS4 with a couple controllers and everything and some games for that, $250 gaming PC just so I need a new PC. And it's like, I already have a PlayStation. So apparently, everyone down in North Carolina already has a PlayStation.
Wow.
So I'm out of the game, bro. I just can't do it.
You were in it for like a day, and now you're out of it.
Yeah, I give up.
Well, I have been trading, flipping, buying, and selling since I was probably 15 years old. It is.
So you're a hustler, huh? You're a hustler.
It's a game to me. It's like an addiction. I don't know what smoking cigarettes. I don't know how that addiction feels, but I associate the need or the feeling to constantly want to trade stuff, buy stuff, sell stuff, get good deals on stuff. I associate that feeling to what a smoker might feel while they're having an attack for a cigarette, basically. And
fiending, you mean? You fiending for a cigarette?
yeah, exactly. And it's kind of been magnified here in the past week between me and Ralph because one day I was like, hey, like I'm gonna get a gaming PC because he was trying to get one as well. He wants to get one, and I was looking. My favorite place to look now is on Facebook Marketplace. Love Facebook Marketplace. But up here in Canada, we also have Kijiji, which is similar to Craigslist. We also have Craigslist, but Kijiji is like the main player in Canada as far as like buying and selling and stuff like that. So I see this PC on Facebook Marketplace for $150, and that's 150 Canadian dollars. So like maybe like 120 American dollars. And I messaged the guy and I bought it. Like I didn't haggle on the price with him or nothing like that because I felt that $150 was worth what I was getting. So I take a picture of it, send it to Ralph. He's immediately jealous because I got a gaming PC and he doesn't have one.
Because I mentioned it. I was like, yo, I want to get a gaming PC. And of course you were like, oh, whatever. Why do you need a gaming PC? Your laptop's just fine. And then literally within an hour, you sent me a picture of a freaking gaming PC. Like,
and
really, guy?
In no way, shape, or form was I doing it to be like braggadocious or anything like that. I
You
just,
lying sack of crap.
I swear, I just found a good deal, so I bought it. Okay. So I held that PC for a little while. I had a monitor at home. Like, all it came with was the tower. He didn't include a keyboard, nothing. Brought it home, reorganized all the cables inside because it was just a jumbled mess. And so I was using that one for a little bit. And then I noticed another deal or another PC come up on Kijiji. And it was for this really good gaming computer. It had a 4 gigabyte graphics card. It had a really good processor, good motherboard, and it came with the gaming keyboard, gaming mouse, anything you'd need basically, gaming headset. It was the whole works. So I traded an all-in-one PC that I was using as my main computer, and a bit of cash for it. Sorry, I had a voice crack there. A bit of cash for it.
Your balls just dropped?
Yeah. And so I had that one for a little bit. I was using it. It was fine. And like I said, I'm constantly looking at just stuff. It doesn't matter. It's mostly electronics. And I noticed that I bought this laptop last year in the wintertime. I spent $1,200 on it. And it's a laptop that I've had for a while, and I traded it a long time ago for an iPhone X, and it was a fair trade. I didn't feel like I was getting a good deal. I just wanted an iPhone at the time, so I had the iPhone X. I had that for a while, sold it, got rid of it. That was long gone. But the guy that I traded the laptop to, he actually kept the laptop up until this point. And he must have really liked it. He was enjoying it, this and that and the other thing. And I noticed that laptop came up for sale on Kijiji. So I offered him, keep in mind the laptop's worth $1,200. I bought it myself. I paid for it. I know exactly how much it was worth. I traded the $150 gaming PC that I bought for the laptop. Keep in mind I had to give him a spare monitor that I had, keyboard and mouse, just stuff so that he could use the computer. All said and done, I would say that I was probably about $250 into what I traded him for the laptop back. So I got the laptop, and he had noticed that I had another gaming PC that I had put up for sale. And he's like, well, I want that one too. And I was like, okay, what do you got to trade? And he said he had an iPhone XS. Now, up here in Canada, at least in my area, iPhones are a hot commodity, and I had about $700 into the other gaming PC, the better one. So I traded him that for the iPhone XS, and I should be able to, if I wanted to, sell the iPhone XS here in Canada for $1,000 Canadian, and it's just a game, buying and selling, and I only
They would start cutting freaking... Sorry.
What's that?
They're doing yard work out there out of nowhere.
Yeah, that's just rude, eh?
I know, man. We're trying to record here.
Yeah, like I said, I only buy, sell, and trade if it's gonna help me in the long run, if it's making, the value of my items go up. Like, I'll even trade for stuff that I don't plan on using if I'm able to get more money out of it in the long run. And I've been trying to help Ralph trade his stuff for stuff that's better. And I explained to him that you have to be really patient. You have to ask them in correct ways to, like, kind of persuade them to trade with you. And apparently everyone in North Carolina has a PS4.
It's true. It's true. I've done asked 20 multiple ways. Like, as you were talking, I was messaging someone right now, and I even like, hey man, how's it going? Is it still available? Yeah, what's up? I was like, hey, would you be up for a trade? PlayStation 4 with all this stuff? Nah, man, I already got a PlayStation 4. But if I didn't, I would. I'm like, why?
Yeah. Well, it's just like I said, patience. Like you gotta stay patient and find that one person that's looking for exactly what you have, and they have something that you want. It's got to be like a mutual transaction. A lot of the time, you can trade with people if they feel like they're getting the better deal in the situation. That will make it happen. That will make the trade happen, even if they don't want the item that you're offering. If they feel like it's worth more than what they have, then the trade will happen. But here's the thing you have to figure in your head. If what they have you feel like is worth more than what you're trading, or like say you're offering them something that's worth more than what they have that you want, but you've only paid like say $100 into it, but it's really worth $300. Even though you only paid that little amount and your item's worth this much, you can still trade that item for something that's worth $300 because the items are of equal value. You know what I mean?
Stupid.
How is
Very,
that
very
stupid?
stupid.
How is that
Because
stupid?
I'm not trying to trade for a low like 12,000 gaming, $1,200 gaming PC. I found a couple that are like within 200, 300 range, and good average price for a PlayStation with two
Right.
controllers and a couple games. Everyone has a fucking PlayStation. A freaking PlayStation.
Well, like I said, you just gotta find one person that either is tired of looking at what they have, like looking at their gaming PC, having it collect dust, and would rather trade it for something that they're gonna get more usage out of, like a PlayStation. You have to find someone like that, and it might be hard. It's gonna take a while,
I'm
but
better off just selling my PlayStation, getting the money, and then buying it off of some dude.
yeah, but yeah, I guess so. Sometimes I do that, but when you go to sell when you're trading items makes the item more valuable somehow. Don't ask me why, but as soon as you go to sell something, it's like it loses 25% of its value compared to trading.
Yeah. Because
And
people try to haggle you and everything like
exactly, I was just about to say that you like if you sold your PlayStation, I don't know what they're going for down there, like probably $200, but you wouldn't list it for what it's going for. You'd list it for a little bit above, so then when the person comes to buy it from you, or if they're messaging you ahead of time, they'll be like, "Oh, you're asking 250. Would you take like 225 or 200?" Well, now you're getting what you were going to ask anyways, but you bumped your price up so that you're prepared for that that haggle, if you will.
that. See, that's like right now. I'm selling my drone individually. And I already got like 4 offers on it.
Yeah.
And I think I bought it I got it on sale actually at Walmart for like
For
80
how much?
bucks.
$80. Okay.
And I'm selling it for like 75 because I still got everything for it. And someone's trying to ask for 60. And then I'm like, well, this guy's paying this much. How much can you do it? And this guy was like, I'll
No,
pay full price. I'm like,
no,
yeah.
no. That's not how you should do things. That's
Nope.
not how you should do
I
it.
am. I am.
That's terrible.
That is amazing. That's how you get
Because
your
this is what
full
happens if I do
market
that.
value.
This is what happens when I do that.
Hmm.
People will be like, oh, well, if they don't buy it, then let me know. Because then it's like they're calling your bluff, basically. And they're saying, "Hey, well, this is what I'm offering. And if you can sell it for more, then sell it for more to someone else. But if you can't sell it, I'll still buy it for this amount."
Yeah, and I just tell him, too late. I already sold it for that amount.
Yeah. I've been pretty hard-headed with some people because, like, a while
Look,
back I was
so-
trying to sell this.
No, you know what? So it's easier to sell and trade stuff up there in Canada. You know why?
Oh, tell me why.
Because everyone's a lot nicer.
That has nothing to do
Yeah,
with
it
it.
is, dude. And then everything down here. If you happen to go on to an American Facebook marketplace, you will see everyone's like they want cash in hand. You know why? You know why?
Cash is king.
That and they probably just want to they stole it somewhere and they're just trying to get rid of it. because they need their drug money.
You can't assume that about people.
Oh, I can.
It's not respectful to do.
Why? It's true though. Like, hold on. I need to send you. I'll send you one of my things on Marketplace.
You're assuming again. You do
So-
that a lot.
All right. So here's the deal. So there's this one that I looked at, gaming PC, and it's like, oh, brand new, still in the box, never been used. And I'm like, all right. So I click on it and I looked at it, and it's like all the pictures from offline. Like he got these pictures, like if you typed in Google and looked in cyber-powered computers.
Right.
And it's like, bro, do you not own like a camera? Your phone not working? Like, how you do this? And then you message the people, and they're like, yeah, dog, cash in hand, firm on price, I'll meet you here. And you look up the place, and it's like, well, this is sketchy. Nah, I'm good. And then like a week later, you found out that someone robbed the Best Buy and took like 4 computers. It's like, huh, really now? Really?
Listen, this might sound bad to say, but you know, when it comes to electronics, that I'm not questioning. Like cell phones.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
Smartphones, you got to be careful because smartphones can be blacklisted, making them unusable. But like a PS4, I mean, I'm not gonna sit there and be like, "Hey, man, did you like rob a Best Buy to get this?" Like, I take the people's word for it. If they tell me that they bought it a long time ago, they just aren't using it anymore, then I'll believe them.
But it's not. It's not even that he said he doesn't use it. He said he got it brand new, still in box, has yet been opened.
Maybe he won it.
Never mind. Yeah, he won it. He won it.
So there's no possible way in this world that, like, say somebody entered a competition or received a gift and didn't need or want it. There's no way in the world that could have happened.
I'm not saying it couldn't. But
Okay.
Hold on. Wait, I think I found it. No, this isn't it.
Do you know what they say? You know what they say assume does, eh?
Oh yeah. I'm not assuming though.
You do assume though.
No, I don't. I don't assume
yeah.
anything. That word did not come out my mouth. You say I assume. I know I don't assume.
What you're doing is assuming though.
What I'm doing is called profiling.
You can't do that.
Why can't I?
Well,
I
guess your background would want you to
exactly.
To profile.
Exactly.
Then you will never get trade up or anything. You'll be worried about like, oh, did this guy steal it, or how did this guy get it? Like he robbed someone's house. Like,
well, yeah, because then I feel bad for those people, like those delivery people. You know, the box snaggers who, like, you get deliver a package and next they're running up on your porch stealing your crap.
So you're one of those people that when I'm trying to sell something, they ask me, this is the $1 million question, and I never know how to ask it. Why are you selling it?
No, I don't ask that.
Like, what? Sorry, I'm going to try not to use cuss words right here, but why not? I need the money. I want to sell it. I'm tired of using it. I won't want to look at it anymore.
I'm just saying,
have to answer to you?
I am very skeptic of when people don't post the actual product. Like, if I'm going to sell my laptop, I'm going to take a picture of my laptop,
right,
of it's on.
I know what you mean.
I'm not going to go online. I'm not going to Google
and get pictures.
HP laptop and copy and paste the picture on there. That's when I become skeptic.
No, some people are lazy.
No, but I'm just saying that's when I become skeptic. And then when in your little caption it's brand new, still in box, but yet you don't have any pictures of it. It's just pictures of what it looked like on Google.
If I have something, say like an iPhone that I'm selling, if there's not a mark or scratch on it and I have the box, sometimes I'll put brand new in box because the item is in brand new
yet
condition.
You're going to put a picture of the actual box. You're not going to copy and paste it from Google.
Right. Like, I'm going to
Exactly.
take a picture of the item. But some people are just lazy and don't want to put in the work. And then those are the people that you avoid because, you
It's
know,
more
but
work. It's more
but-
work. It's more work to go to Google
no, it ain't.
and
Because
type
then you
these
got to,
images.
like, take a picture of the item, upload the picture, all
And
this.
it's easier to do it. Like, you can now do everything from your phone. It is 2019. If people do not have cameras on their phone by now, Lord Almighty,
I know, but if
you
you're just
you need to go
if you're
somewhere.
just uploading something, and you're like, "Hey, I'm going to sell that," and you're sitting on your couch, some people, instead of getting up off their couch to go take a picture of the actual item, they'll just Google a picture of the item from their couch and download the image and then upload it that way.
That's absolutely asinine. Excuse my language.
That's just what some people do.
That is straight up alien booty cheeks.
Are you still going to raid that base or what?
You know it. You want to clap some cheeks because people don't know how to sell product on Facebook Marketplace. Like,
Some people
no,
just
no.
lack the creativity.
That right there. So you're telling me if you're on Facebook Marketplace right now, and so you see that stuff, what I described, all right, I think it was like a
Gaming
side,
computer, blah, blah, blah.
yeah, and there's no pictures of it, but it's like brand new in box. That wouldn't raise a red flag for you?
Well, I would ask the person a couple probing questions, like when did you buy it? Is there anything wrong with it? And if I get a sense by the answers that they're giving me that there's something fishy going on, that's when I back out of the deal and say like, hey, look, I'm not interested. But there's a lot of questions that you can ask ahead of time to make sure that you're not buying something fishy from someone, whether they acquired it in a unlawful way or if they are trying to sell something that's defective. There is questions that you can use in the chat ahead of time, and then when you go look at the item, you have to be knowledgeable about it to make sure that it's functioning properly, that there's nothing missing. Like when I go buy a phone, I make sure that it can make and take phone calls. I make sure that the speaker works. I check the water damage indicators to make sure that it hasn't come in contact with water. I make sure that there's no defects on the screen. I make sure that it charges properly. I put the charging cord in it and make sure that it accept the charge. Like there's lots of things that I do. I don't just meet up with the person, hand them the cash, take the item, and don't check it out whatsoever. That would be stupid. You'd be shooting yourself in the foot.
I mean, who knows? It's aggravating.
You know what also is aggravating?
What's that?
Anyone who's listening to this that hasn't liked our Facebook page yet.
Yes, that's also very aggravating. Like, I mean, what are you guys waiting for?
Really?
Everyone's on Facebook nowadays.
Yep. Like our page. Help us. Help us help you.
This way
Help you give you more content to listen to. We grace your ears with our fantastic stories and topics.
Our smooth voices.
Yes.
That are just so
and Morgan
amazing.
Freeman, too. Morgan Freeman.
I mean, we also have a Patreon page. I mean, you can donate to us to help upgrade our
If you
sweet
want to.
supply.
If you want to. No
we
pressure.
also have merchandise on there.
We do.
With the sweet logo.
And
hopefully we
our
should have
podcast-
more.
Our podcast is uploaded on any possible platform that you would want to listen to it. You don't like Spotify? It's on iTunes. You don't like Facebook? It's on Libsyn. It's everywhere.
It's on YouTube. It's on.
Yes,
Did we say
YouTube.
YouTube?
No, we didn't say YouTube yet.
It's on Google Play.
So you make sure that if you really like this episode, if you learned anything this episode, give the podcast a like so that we know how many people are listening.
I mean, it's always... And another plus side about joining our Facebook page is you can add feedback on what you want to hear. I mean, if you're tired of hearing us talk about random stuff, I'm sure people out there would love to talk about makeup.
We could try, but I can't guarantee anything.
You got to add the foundation first. Gently apply.
With
I mean,
a horsetail brush. Gently apply the foundation to the face.
But that does it for us here at the Squirrely and The Bean podcast. I'm The Bean.
I'm Squirrely.
Y'all have a wonderful evening, morning, night, wherever you're at.
Bye-bye.
Oh, Squirrely and the Bean is among the smoothest sounding podcasts I've ever heard. That's right. It's absolutely fantastic.